So, all righty, guys. We have one more topic here for you guys. And this one, I think you're going to get most people will answer this question probably no. But I think you will get like a 10, 15% of the fan base probably saying, yes, we should do this. And what I'm asking is, should we draft Travis Hunter? Everybody talks about the quarterbacks. The best player in this draft, if you talk to most people that have been following the draft process there already in the early goings, will tell you that Travis Hunter is the best player, not just the best non-quarterback, but the best player in this draft. And listen, he plays two positions. First off, so you can fill two holes at once. But second off, he's an improvement on both those positions for us. So I can see why people would say that. And if they look at what they got there, we could use a top corner. Let's be honest, Deonte Banks is not a top corner. We could use another weapon on offense. Darius Slayton might be gone at the end of the season. Wondell Robinson got a case of the oopsies and the dropsies.
Yeah. Oops.
So you could sit there and say that. So here's for those, because obviously the guy's got a lot of hype on him, but I don't think people talking about what he's done, Hunter. So 12 games, 92 catches, 1,152 yards, 14 touchdowns. That's a lot of damn touchdowns. Think about that for a moment. 92 catches, 14 touchdowns. That's like a 16, 17% of his catches or touchdowns. That's pretty goddamn good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So on defense, 32 tackles, 4 interceptions, 11 passes deflected, and a tackle for loss. He is the Heisman Trophy winner, meaning that they're saying he is the best player on the football field in college. He is the AP Player of the Year award winner. He is the Walter Camp Player of the Year award winner. He is the Chuck Bednarik Award for Defensive Player of the Year. He is the Ronnie Lott Trophy winner for Defensive Impact Player of the Year. Now, the impact thing is a whole acronym for them. It's not impact like he made an impact on the field. That's actually one that goes to people that are make an impact on the field, but also off the field. Impact on there is capitalized. It means integrity, maturity, performance, academics, community, and tenacity, which they really were stretching trying to make that go. Let's be honest here. We need a T. We need a T. What do we do?
Testicular fortitude.
Testicles.
Titties.
Tentacles. Damn it, we need a T word that makes sense here.
Name a body part that begins with the letter T.
Yeah. And like I said, it's just like so I just feel like they totally stretched for that one. But this is what kind of started my questioning in this is Bleacher Report's Matt Holder said the Giants are expected to draft a quarterback this year, but as has been widely discussed, this year's class lacks some talent at the position. It's not out of the question for the organization to look outside of the first round for a signal caller, and the Heisman Trophy finalist is an interesting option. So what he's basically saying is take Travis Hunter and then go ahead and get later on a quarterback that you think you can develop into a starter. Now, in his example he gave, he said Dylan Gabriel, the guy who's on his third team now in college, now currently playing in Oregon, was also a Heisman Trophy finalist as well, a guy that I think is probably going to be a third-round pick, at least as of right now, and a guy that'll probably get a shot at some point in his career, but is a little limited to what he can do. I'll tell you, I don't agree with that whatsoever. Go get the goddamn quarterback, personally. Unless you don't like them. Unless you really don't like those two.
Yeah, I was about to say. But if it's Dable and Shane staying there, I could see this move because it's also kind of like one of those things. We listen, you had to take the best player in the draft. We had to take what was there later in the rounds. You go that way. You're a brand new coach and GM. You're starting fresh. You need to take a quarterback hands down. Yep. I get the idea. You take a bridge quarterback. It's way more expensive than picking up a corner.
Yeah.
A veteran corner in this league.
Plus, you're not going to get a good. You get a bridge quarterback. It's not going to be a good quarterback. Like the bridge is going to be available this year. Like a guy like what? Like are you going to get Kirk Cousins, the guy that just got benched
with a fat salary that you're going to have to trade for and pay. Well, actually, I'm still going to have to pay, but you're still going to give draft capital for that guy.
Yeah, like I said, I don't like it at all. Again, the only way I'd be okay with this not taking Cam Ward or Shedeur Sanders is if, and I'm going to say whoever, because who knows, it's Shane or somebody else. If whoever got in control of our draft board just doesn't like those two, like you have to go with your gut. We've said it before the show plenty of times. The only thing worse than than not taking a quarterback is reaching for a quarterback, 100%. Because you keep building up the team around win of the year to get the quarterback you want, or get somebody else who might be just as good as a bridge quarterback, and that's a better move to do than to reach and get a guy who's going to be a flop and set your franchise back a couple of years. Yeah. But I think either one of those two is better than a bridge quarterback. I'm not sure either one of them is elite yet, but I think either one of them is better than a bridge quarterback. So I would take the quarterback personally. That's what I would do. But again, it's easy for me to say that when I'm not the one having to make that call and have my job on the line. Easy for me to say that when I'm not in the room talking to these individuals and finding out who they are as people. So,
yeah.
Plus, I don't know. Maybe it's just, I feel like the sports in general, and I'm not just talking football, all sports do this. I feel like it's very much like, oh, this worked. Let's do the same exact thing. And what I mean by that in this conversation is, what is the chances that Travis Hunter is a good corner and a good receiver in this league? Like, I feel like this is Ohtani syndrome, basically. Like, they see Ohtani in baseball, who's been a good pitcher and a good hitter. Like, oh, we can get a two-way player now. This is our Ohtani. Like, the chances of him succeeding at both positions in the NFL are not. No, let's be honest.
No, but there's a good shot he's going to succeed at one of them, and at least you had a good pick at one of them, unless he gets hurt.
But is it just me, or does that make it a little more difficult even? Because you're like, okay, well, which one is he going to be good at? I need a receiver. I don't need a corner, or I need a corner. I don't need a receiver. And obviously, I'm saying not the Giants. The Giants need everything they get their hands on. But it's like, if another team was there, like let's say the Jaguars, for example, let's say they want a corner. What if they don't want him because they're not sure if he's going to work at a corner? You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of questions with him. And by all accounts, he's a freaking awesome guy. So I really hope that he does well wherever he goes. It's not the Eagles or Cowboys, but he's really seems like an awesome kid. And the only thing you hear bad at him right now is the fact that he's apparently a doormat for his girlfriend. People think, or fiance. I think they're engaged. Because an article came out this week that she was saying how he'll literally drive her to parties and wait in his car for a few hours for her while she parties.
Oh.
Listen, I'm not judging. That's not my relationship. I have no reason to judge that.
Yeah. I mean, that's not my cup of tea.
He's trying to stay out of the party because he's trying to stay out of trouble and out of the headlines.
Could be, but he's still at the party.
He's not, though. He's not. He's in the car outside the party.
That's usually where things go down. It's about to go down.
It happens after 2 a.m. No.
Yeah.
But it's like, I
definitely don't give the gremlins water.
I'm not going to judge in a situation I'm not there for. That's not fair. Like if she likes the party and he wants to give her the ride and he knows that he trusts her to go in there and not have anything happen, then great for them.
Yeah. I mean, they might have the understanding
right now for that. That was ridiculous. Leave him alone.
People might have the understanding, like, hey, listen, like, this is my time to shine. Like, I need to stay focused. I need to stay with it. Like, if you want to go in the party, like, I'll stay outside as you have fun. I trust you. Yep. But once I get drafted, wasted, you're driving me.
Oh, my gosh.
Just saying.
If you like that clip, then you will love the full episodes too. Find us on your favorite podcast app and look for us on all your favorite social media platforms.
Thanks so much.
Please, I'm begging you. Please subscribe.